is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to the all-new The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, updated for the new gen consoles people, version 4.00. It was released this very week on the 14th of December 2022, for those people watching it in the future. There was a plethora of changes to the game and additions, and we are going to just focus in on 3 of those additions. If you want to read up on those, there's plenty of places online and videos that will show you all of the changes. We'll run through the list of them, but we're going to focus in on 3 of them before we get cracking into a play. First and foremost, people, let's get our display the way we want it, and we are going to go with the performance mode. There's 2 modes, as you would expect. We've got performance mode, which I've already selected, and we've got the ray tracing mode. So ray tracing mode enables ray traced global illumination and higher quality reflections for enhanced visual fidelity. Gameplay targets 30 FPS with dynamic resolution. I can't play in 30 FPS anymore, people. My eyes have already adjusted to the glorious buttery smooth 60 FPS, which is what we're going to go with. Prioritizes smoother gameplay that targets 60 FPS with dynamic resolution for the performance mode, and that's what we're going to stick with. We'll leave the motion blur on. As far as I understand it, I think motion blur is actually more important when it comes to 30 FPS, but we're going to leave all of this as it was the defaults for it anyway. So there you go. So that's part 1 of what we want to have a look at. Next up, we're going to go into the gameplay section, and there was a few things that caught my eye, of which I wanted to ensure that I tried out, and I kind of spotted a few other things while I was in here as well. Movement response, funnily enough, the new stuff they've added seems to be set at the new alternative version rather than being set at standard and needing to change it. So, movement response, I read up on this just before record, well actually, as I was starting to record I thought I'd just check what this is. And it seems to be that when you spin Geralt round really quickly, he can take 2 or 3 steps forward before he turns around again in the standard mode before, which was a little bit awkward if you wanted to move around a lot quicker than that, if you're trying to get away from a boss or quickly get into a doorway or something, or any monster. So the alternate one prevents that from happening and he does an immediate turn. That seems to be what that's all about, so we're going to keep that alternate one on. Quick casting. Quick sign casting was a big one. I saw them talking about this when they did their live stream on the changes before they arrived. And this is going to stop us having to go into the menu in order to pick out what we want to cast and what spells we want to use. This is going to keep us in the battle all the time, instead of having to go into the menu to do anything. And it's something that the developers did because it was bugging them to have to do it, and once they started using the new quick casting, they've never looked back. So we'll definitely be using a bit of that, people, and see how that works out for us. I mean, as I remember, the casting was pretty decent anyway, but it's just more engrossing when you don't have to stop in and out of the battle to change your, well, they're not spells, are they? Whatever they're called. It'll remind me in a minute when we start playing the game. So we're going to definitely be having quick casting on. And the other one that was talked about a fair bit was the camera distances. Now, I think this is what they were talking about when I watched the live stream, but I couldn't make out in the live stream whether this was going to be available on the consoles or whether it was just going to be on the PC. They didn't quite specify, but it does seem to be in here, and it seems to be the distance that Geralt is from the camera, and close seems to be what this is preset at, and close is the new one. It used to be default, which is where he's a bit further away, but what's nice is they've actually let you pick when you want it to be close or not. So you can do it for exploration camera distance, combat camera distance, and horseback camera distance. And we're going to try all of them on close for now, just to see how we get on, and we can always switch them around later on if we feel the need, people. And everything else I've kind of left as is. Automatic camera centering, autosave interval at 10 minutes, enemy upscaling. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this stuff would have been here before. So there's alternate appearances, but I feel like they were kind of there before as well, but I could be wrong about that. Nilfgaardian, maybe new. I do feel like there's something to do with the TV show stuffs in here as well. But anyway, that's the stuff I wanted to focus on as far as this Let's Play goes to get us going. And it's the stuff that interested me, more importantly, when I was watching their live stream. So we crack in, people. Let's get on with it, Steve. Enough talking. I've downloaded all of the DLC. Well, it's the Game of the Year edition or whatever it's called anyway, so it's got everything with it. A fresh start, please. Here we go. Yeah, difficulty. You're happy to be challenged. You're a seasoned, demanding gamer. You're truly insane and loving it. I think for the purposes of just now, I'm going to go with story and sword. Let's give ourselves a standard challenge, people, shall we? And we're going to keep tutorials on, because every time I've ever started this game, it takes me a while to get used to it. Simulate Witcher 2 save. Oh, yeah. That's if you want to carry across. What does it do if you don't simulate it, then? I can't remember. I can't remember if it lets you choose what the decisions were if you don't. Let's simulate it for the sake of speed's sake. And we'll take whatever decisions come off the back of that. I won't talk through cutscenes, people. As he says, doing it.
don't find that amusing.
Aye, aye.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Just treating us like a man toy. We're not complaining. Welcome to the tutorial. Welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This tutorial will introduce you to the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you'll find detailed information about world, lore, and gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorial messages, go to the options menu. Marvellous. Witcher senses, hold LT. Well, certainly in this room it is panning gorgeously. The minimap in the upper right hand corner of your display shows your current location and the surrounding area. Underneath the minimap, you'll find the objectives for your active quest. Hold LT to use your Witcher senses. Well, I have been. Oh, I don't want to touch that. Is that what it was?
You're running out of juice.
Let's have a look outside, see what's what.
Shit. Mountain Pass as beautiful as ever.
Yeah, a bit of popping going on, to be fair, with those clouds and stuff, but gorgeous nonetheless. Yeah, there's quite a bit of pop in there as you pan round, isn't there? Not sure what that's going on with that. It's telling me to use my Witcher sensors again, for goodness sakes. To unlock doors, walk up to them and press A. Seems reasonable. Should we talk to Yennefer first? Hey, babe.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Want to stay with you a little longer? Let's be unreasonable. You're right, I should go see Ciri. Let's be unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
I don't know why, but I feel like this section's been toned down a bit, because I do seem to remember Yennefer Boob for some reason, but we didn't see any Yennefer Boob. Not that I'm making a big deal of it, but I'm hoping they've not tamed things down a bit. I could be having recollections of another scene. Thank you. Right, seriously, I want that witch. Hold LT down. It's starting to annoy me now. Stop it.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Yeah, go on then. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Whoa, steady. Sprint, alright, LT. Got you. Not LT, sorry. Stick. Left stick.
Don't bother me, Geralt.
Oh, jump. Fuck's sake. Already getting it all wrong, people. Told you I needed to do the tutorial.
About breathing through your mouth in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Have I gone the right way? Don't even know if I've gone the right way. Where the fuck am I? It's a bit all over the place, isn't it? Fuck's sake. I won.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Won't weasel out of this. Could have said you did the exercise while Vesemir was asleep.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
I think we'll go with the fundamentals because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Should work on the basics. And skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
I don't think I've ever done this without it being a total mess. It always takes me a while to get used to the battle system. Witches must be prepared to fight... Oh, Jesus Christ, how much text? To fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of many different enemies, witches need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of their trade are their swords, one steel for fighting humans, one and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witches have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not powered... these signs are not powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witches are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. Okay, use left or right on the D-pad. Draw your steel sword. So draw it with the left and hold. Okay. Press the right stick to select or deselect your target. Yeah, locking on. When you have a target selected, all your attacks are directed toward it. You don't have to select a target during combat, but doing so can help you focus on a specific opponent.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3.
Mount a quick attack against using X. Seems reasonable.
Strong strikes now. Give it all you got.
Y for powerful strike.
Your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Dodge with B. To roll out of the way of a blow, choose a direction and use A. Alright, okay. To roll out of the way of a blow, choose the direction. Is that not what I just did?
Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle.
Parry attacks. Go on then.
What the blazes are you doing?
I'm waiting for you to... Oh, fucking hell. I was waiting for you to attack, you muppet.
What am I supposed to parry? Like a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike!
Press LT just before your opponent strikes to perform a counter attack. I thought that's what I was trying to do, to be fair. Come on.
Now you're ready. Bring the day.
You have enabled quick sign. Here we go. This is the new way of doing it. You have enabled quick sign casting on your controller. This setting aims to eliminate the need for the quick access menu when casting signs. To use it, first hold down the R1 button, then press one of the following buttons. Not R1, what am I talking about? That's RT, isn't it? So we hold down RT and then use... Oh, right, okay, I see. So we're going to have to remember what the feck they all are, though, right? Ard. It'll tell us, I suppose, when we hold down the right trigger. Ard, Axie, Quen, Jordan, and Igni. Oh, LT's on Igni, right, okay. To cast Quen, hold RT and B, and then B. Oh, there we go. So it keeps it down at the bottom right there. So the minute we hold that down, those become something else.
Siri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Ah, Quen protects you against damage from certain enemies.
Hey, Geralt, I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd have a blade by now. Come on! At them.
Nice.
All right, Geralt, come on!
Ow. To cast Ard, hold down RT and press A.
See that, Siri? Up.
Stuns opponents.
Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this. Ugh. Axie can really muddle your mind.
Consume stamina. If your stamina level is too low, you can... Something that I didn't see. You can use the... Ah, right, okay. Actually, I didn't mind the old wheel, to be fair. Gives you a little bit of time to think about shit, doesn't it? To cast Arden, hold RT. Why won't he dodge? I'm pressing A, thank you.
Stop showing off, Geralt. See this, Siri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri.
LB to access the menu and turf a bomb. Bloody hell, there's quite a lot to remember, isn't it? That's probably why I always make a mess of it at the beginning of the game. Stand in the spot indicated on the minimap. Seems reasonable. Aim... to hold RB and aim at one of the highlighted training posts. That's what I just did, didn't it? Okay. The combat tutorial is now over. If you want to, you can continue training with Vesemir. To stop training, simply sheathe your sword by holding right on the D-pad or left on the D-pad.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Alright, I was going to say, Jesus Christ, just put my sword away.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? Vesemir.
orchestrated this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
And wake up. You're back in the room.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Here we go. Life on the continent and in Skellige Isles is nasty, brutish and short. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in the fear of countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Yeah, I just need to remember which way round my bloody swords are, though, don't I? I think right's my silver sword. Why is my... Well, this is going badly. Alright, I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why. Ow, fucking hell. Alright, that's my horse, isn't it? The shit. No, I'm trying to remember which one's the fucking shield and I can't remember.
Not bad.
Now, I'm going to die here if I don't fucking sort myself out. Thank you.
Necrophages follow.
Regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or by meditating for at least 1 hour. While playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slots for quick use during combat. Press up or down on the D-pad to consume them and regenerate vitality. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slot. Press up to eat it and regenerate portion vitality. $250 experience points. What the shit? Yeah, we'll do some looting as well, shall we? Alright, it was actually Vesemir's horse that fucking kicked me in the middle of that fight. What the shit? Well, to be fair to the game, though, it is panning beautifully on 60. Gorgeous. Witchers spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse, Roach, to help him in his travels. To have Roach come to you, double press the left stick by the looks of it. Hold A while moving to canter.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Double press and hold A while moving to gallop.
War is not.
Oh yeah. Uses up stamina though, I think.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Is that...
Come on.
I can't remember if you can pick up quests on the way here yet or not, but...
The plague!
Piss off.
Beg pardon? Piss off, that's nice, isn't it? It came over to help you. No, I can't speak to them, it's just the boy I can speak. I know.
Damnation!
Alright, okay. Onward. Piss off. Nice, isn't it? I thought there was a thing on this as well where you could make it just follow the road, but it didn't seem to pop that up and tell me about it. As yet, anyway. Meanwhile, sometime later...
We going? Help me! Help!
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
That's alright, buddy.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
New entry has been added to the bestiary. Gonna make me press it, aren't you? Yeah. Hold... Oh, Christ. Hold A. Yeah, holding A just follows the path, that's it.
And this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly.
So you don't have to steer the horse, basically. It'll just ride to the destination.
Here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked on the map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witches and local happenings. Time to meet the townsfolk. A flagon of ale, my friend. Steady.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Shops. Options marked with this symbol will open the shop panel. Show me what you got, madam.
What you got behind the counter?
You buy her a drink first, Geralt, you know what I mean? Buy and sell items using the shop panel. There you go. Press A to make a purchase. B to close shop panel. Seems reasonable enough. Shopkeeper on the right, my stuff on the left. How much money have I got? 250. Oh, she's got cards. I can't remember if I did much with the playing card stuffs, but... Just trying to remember that the food's going to give me some health, so it's probably not a bad idea to buy a few. How much are they? What the shit? That's expensive chicken. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it, thanks.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, Lilac and Gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Well, what could possibly go wrong? Dialogue options marked blah will end the conversation. Alright, okay. Thank you.
Thanks. For everything.
Well, you say that, we've not actually been fed and watered yet.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel, you're dumb.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Options marked with this symbol will make use of the Axie sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation, invest in the delusion ability in the character panel.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh, and I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Sit ye down. Talk to the cat.
Something else you'll be needing.
Oh, didn't realise it was her. Hey, Nilfgaardian's treating you well?
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant 'em that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Farewell.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
The horsewoman of war? What do you mean?
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Go back to your books while you still can. Write about the war, what it's really like.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Right, okay.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
Do you want to begin a Gwent tutorial? Sure, why not? Let's do it. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals and the cards are their forces. You will go first. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use them wisely. This is the unit card. This is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. This is the unit's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be played. Some unit cards have special abilities. This Cadwani Siege Expert special ability is called a morale boost, which grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. Okay. Whether the cards are a type of special card, weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. But let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Here is the battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's side. During the turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing X. Press A to select a card from your hand. Press A again to place it on the battlefield. Your turn. No idea what I'm doing. Well, I assume... The number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength of that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of the round, a player with the highest total strength wins. During your turn, you can pass by holding down Y. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round, or your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you have already units you already have in play, or to let your opponent win and save cards for the next round. A round ends once both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded and both players' total strength is set to 0. So I feel like I now have to play only a bow and arrow one or a sword one. No, didn't want to do that. What are you doing? Okay. I've only got a 4 for the arrow one. Oh, a 5 actually. I'm talking nonsense. A sword one. Oh, fuck, right, okay. Just realised you can put more cards in one row. A... I feel like it's being deliberately kind at the moment. It's all bow ones I've got, isn't it? Well, with decent numbers on them anyway. Are we fairly... Oh no, he's on 20. What's the... What is that? I don't know. I can't remember what the weather ones are going to do, actually. All right. Absolutely battering him at this point, aren't I? I think at this point I could probably have just passed on my turns, I think. But anyway. Opponent's passed, yeah. Might as well pass then if that's the case. Player who loses a round also loses a life gem. The game is over once a player has lost both life gems. I've won the round. Northern Realms faction ability triggered. A... Oh, crikey. I might lose this round. Oh. Why'd that affect me and not him? Oh, because it was for that row, maybe. Damn. I think I've lost. I don't have any cards left, though. How am I supposed to go? Oh, use leader. What? What are these over here? Use leader card. I'm not sure what that does. Ah, right, okay. I'm not overly sure how... I haven't meant to play with no cards. I'm completely confused. What just happened? Absolutely pummeled him by a ridiculous amount in the first round. Oh well. Never mind. I don't understand. Round 1, 28 to 19, and then it was a 0-0. He must have played something on a 0-0 that won it. Fuck's sake.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
I think they made a separate Gwent game, didn't they? It was really popular.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Okay.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Nilfgaardian Lemon. Nice. How do you know her?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
into Geralt of Rivia himself, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Excellent.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Though that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of a fisticuffs outside, isn't there, when we go out here? Although, I'm not sure why my yellow pointer is pointing this way. I think that's telling me to go to the garrison, isn't it? Just need to go outside. Is this where the door is? Can't remember. Looks like.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Course not. You done nothing.
Horses working witchcraft. Get him!
You're dead!
Nice meeting you.
That'll do it. I don't think we need to go back in there. I think the... Where's the big map? Do we have a big map, people? Quick save. I've no idea what just happened. I hit the button a few times. It didn't actually tell me I did anything, I don't think. Oh, there it is. It must have done it. Overwrite, yes. Alright, okay. Doesn't seem to tell you... Oh, there you go. Game saved. Yeah, there's the pointer over here, look. It's flipping miles away, isn't it? The map feels a little bit jittery when you're panning around it. There's a notice board here as well. Custom waypoint, place marker. There you go.
Move it!
Let's have a little wander to the jobs board. Your game state will be automatically saved when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. The world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beasts, and bandits, and countless other dangers. That said, we could... Oh, there's something I was going to check, actually. In the options, I felt like the subtitles, they were okay for me, but I think for you guys watching, I know a lot of you like the subtitles on, but they did seem quite small. Is it hard to... It won't be that, will it? Be audio, won't it? Or not? Subtitles, just on or off. Alright, okay. Just have to leave as is then, I think. Rescale HUD. Move the corner... Oh, right, okay, no, that's fine. Don't want to rescale that. Hey. There's loads you can do on this HUD, by the way. I'm not going to go through it all, but I can't see anything to do with bigger subtitles.
There's a rump for the black ones.
Hey. Ah, there it is. I was going to say I couldn't see my marker, but it's just here. Geralt has learned from experience to keep a close eye on his surroundings as he travels, for he never knows when he'll run into someone or something of interest. A damsel in distress, a merchant peddling rare wares, or a nest of pesky monsters. Such locations are marked on your map with the following icons. Okay.
By all the gods! What did you say? Who taught you that?
Right, I think it's these ones we want. These are the main ones, I think. Contract, Devil by the Well. Well, I mean, we could just take them all, I suppose. Brother missing. Imperial Edict number 18 of 45. Let it hereby be known that, by order of His Imperial Majesty High Command, all able-bodied men of White Orchid must present themselves in the village inn, equipped with a shovel and hoe and a pickaxe of their own provision. Don't know what that's all about. There is much of interest to be found in the world's dense forests and fog-clad swamps. Whenever you pursue a notice board, question markers will appear on your mini-map to indicate potentially interesting places. Right, okay. Seek them out to learn what secrets they hold. Seems reasonable.
Freak.
Jetty!
Now listen carefully. You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never. And you're not to play with Chetty.
One of your quests is updated. A notification will appear on the left side of the screen. If you are currently tracking the updated quest, you can press the right stick to start tracking it. Yeah, you should hold it down and it'll change your active quest to that quest.
I see you with him again. Regret it.
Missing in action. There you go. Alright, no, it's just going through them all. I see. So I think it's moved us over from whatever the main quest was to... Fucking hell. Stop it. Here we go. Yeah, so missing in action is a secondary quest. There's the primary quests are at the top, or main quests. Lilac and Gooseberries, so we'll probably do a side quest first. It should tell you what sort of level you need for it, I think. Here you'll find information about all your quests. If you have accepted multiple quests, use down and up or the left stick to move between them. Press A to thingy. Yeah, okay. Ah, right, okay. And that's the completed ones. So there's Witcher contracts, which is one of those things. Yeah, Devil by the Well, I think, was a contract, and the rest of it was interesting things to look at. Missing in action. Find June Weidenwert. Does it actually let you jump to view on? Can you view on map from here? It doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, for fuck's sake, I really didn't want to do that. I feel like there is a quick way into the map, but I can't remember for the life of me what it is. At the moment, I'm having to hit start and then do that. And why does it keep giving me this every time I go into the map as well? Ah, there we go. Missing in action, there it is. Well, as it happens, there's another question, another exclamation mark just over here.
Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the gun.
Blacksmith.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry.
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist for a price.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Twisted Firestarter. Use your witch senses to... Right, okay, so we're going to do an investigation here. However, we have gone well over the hour mark, people. I think that's a perfect place to wrap it up for the first part of this particular Let's Play. I've not decided whether I'm going to do a full Let's Play of this yet, but I certainly wanted to do a few parts to show off the new gen changes and such like. I'm still not sure about the quick casting. I'm not sure if it's going to keep frustrating me that I keep forgetting which spells are on which buttons and having to look at that thing every time. And I also don't know if I'm going to miss the fact that picking out my sign from the... because everything goes into slow motion while you pick out your sign in the menu as well, so it's possible I might go back to that, but I haven't thought much, so we'll try and get a hang of it first. So there you are, folks. Thoroughly enjoyed that. It looks beautiful. It's buttery smooth 60s so far. There was only one thing I noticed right at the beginning there with the popping. There was a bit of popping when you looked out off that balcony in Cairngorm or whatever it was. But yeah, absolutely superb so far. Let me know in the comments below what you think of all of that, people, and I shall get on with recording a part 2 for you. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on the Xbox Series X, and I shall catch you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.